when it comes to marketing, there's two components that really open our business up to attracting more clients. One of those components are the tactical strategies we implement in our business. Let's put on a vision workshop. Let's get the Zoom links hooked up correctly. Let's get the emails loaded out correctly. There's all the tactics that go in to growing our business and attracting clients. But the other side of it is the mindset and the energy that we're bringing to it. Of the two, though, the most important aspect of attracting clients is the mindset that you're bringing to the game. Because it's the mindset that you're bringing to the game of growing your business and serving clients that will dictate whether or not you continue to move forward or whether or not you give up along the way. Whether or not you actually turn up the volume of the message you're bringing the world, or whether you dial it down. It's all in the mindset. So I'm going to share with you 3 mindsets that have served me for many, many years, and I know they will serve you as well. And the first mindset is your message matters. It's real easy after a while to forget that, to start to compare ourselves to other coaches that maybe have more clients or more success, or compare ourselves to the Mary Morrisseys or other people who have really large followings, and think that, well, clients are just going to go listen to those folks. But let me remind you, there is a reason that you have the calling that you have. There's a reason that you've said yes to this. The desire that you have to share a message of inspiration, a message that delivers spiritual principles to people, a message of hope and empowerment. The reason you have the calling for that message, I believe, is the echo of all the people's prayers, the folks that are perfectly wired to hear it from you. No one will teach this content the way you will. Nobody. The second mindset, what's green grows, what's ripe rots. What's green grows and what's ripe rots. When I say what's ripe rots, that means when you've come to this ripeness of, I already know this, I know this principle, I don't need to study this particular thing anymore, and I've come to this place where I'm now teaching and I don't need to study. That's when we begin to rot. Our mindset begins to rot. Our energy begins to rot. It's this, what rots stinks, and people can sense it. And it's not attractive. It doesn't draw in clients. What draws in clients is you being on the green growing edge of your awareness. Because guess what? That's exactly what you're inviting your clients into. What's green grows. So as long as you stay green and have that mindset of saying, what can I learn from this experience today? What can I learn from this moment? How can I grow in this moment? You will forever grow, and you will become a magnet to clients because you're living what you teach in that moment. And then number 3 is a setback is a setup for a comeback. We all have setbacks. We all have challenges. We all have struggles. We all have things that don't work out. You're like, oh my gosh, a setback is a setup for a comeback. A setback is a setup for a comeback. You think about every great movie that you've watched, the hero of that movie is in some sort of struggle, challenge, or pain, and they come roaring back and they create their success. You are on your own hero's journey right now. You are growing and serving and expanding. You are the hero of your life. You're the main story of the movie of your life. You're the main character of the story of the movie of your life. So if you have a webinar that doesn't work out, or if you have a campaign you run and it doesn't have the results that you want, it's easy to celebrate the great things that are happening and all the success, and that's wonderful. And one of the most challenging things as coaches, because we're all most of us are solopreneurs, is to stay plugged into this type of environment so we can pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and remind ourselves, you know what? Every setback is just a setup for a comeback, and this is my comeback, baby. You expand larger than the circumstance that you're in to make welcome new results in your life. You enlarge yourself. A setback is a setup for a comeback. So those 3 mindsets, I encourage you to embody in your business, remind yourself of those, because there will be a moment in every one of our businesses where all three of those messages are going to be important and vital for us moving forward. So I invite you to take a nice deep breath in. On your message matters, on staying on the green edge of your own becoming, because what's green grows and what's ripe rots. And to remember that every setback is just a setup for your great comeback.